All right, it's the 9th of November, very sunny morning. A little breezier than I'd like, but I'm gonna send it. Go explore up to the northwest, see what the colors are doing up there. And that's what I expected. A couple steps and off I go. Checking for traffic. We're clear. Crossing over at a couple hundred feet, 300 feet maybe. Yeah, that looks good. I'm staying up and away. I'm gonna go to wingtip steering right here. Makes for very nice turns with very little movement. Good hand position too. So look at this. Had an absolutely amazing skydiving weekend for the beginning of November. Starting Thursday through Monday, it got warmer and warmer and visibility was just unbelievable. Had a lot of good people come out and make their first skydive. Look at that, that's some nice colors. I have a lot of different areas I can fly to out of the airport. This is one of my favorites. I love that there's some rolling hills. There's a combination of trees and pasture land, farmland, mostly pasture land. The quarry is up this way too. That's always fun to check out the quarry. I think we'll head over there. Kind of go along there and over that way. This is actually a runway for ultralight airplanes right below me. I would not want to land a fixed-wing aircraft with those trees encroaching on the runway like that. Some color. That's beautiful. Wow. Look at this. Woohoo! Getting a little wash off this hill perhaps. Get up a little higher. Whoa, yes sir. How's my wing looking? Good? Yep. So, in 5 years of paramotoring, I don't think I've had so much as a cell collapse. And I think that has a lot to do with when I fly and how I fly. This is probably some of the windiest weather I've flown in. I'm going to turn around and look back at the stand of trees we just passed over. Coming around to the left. Wow. That's a good color palette. It's much more subdued. It's not brilliant reds and yellows. But I think it's some of the best I've seen since I started paramotoring. I'm glad I got up today. Look at that. All right, where's the quarry? I think it's got to be over that mound up there. We'll go check it out. Wow, there's some good color right there. I wonder what these are. Those, I guess they're gonna build houses here. Look at that, that's pretty cool. That's where the foundations are gonna go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. All sharing a common big backyard perhaps. So I've never flown down in that quarry. Never had the courage or stupidity to do so. I'm not sure what chemicals they put in the water to make it look Caribbean blue like that. And I have no idea what they even mine there. But it always looks impressive from the air. Nice overfly. Working today? I don't see any activity. Let's do a little spin around here. Oh man, that would be cool. I wonder what those rocks are lined up like that for. Like parking spaces. Pretty neat. It's quite a lot to look at. Well, from this point, I usually like to head over to Normandy Lakes. That's where I'm going to go. We'll cross 41A between Shelbyville and Tullahoma, and I'll head on over to Normandy. Now I'll get the wind at my back. I should be able to move it. I'm going to follow this river. I've never done that before. Yep, that's my plan. So there's a river right below me, and I'm wondering if this is the river that feeds and exits from Normandy. I'm going to say it is. When I skydive, there's 3 reservoirs that I'm able to show to my students. They don't have lakes in Tennessee. They just have dammed up rivers. But I'm going to follow this and see if it takes me to Normandy. I think it will. All right, let's see where it goes. I'm going to cut across. Make sure I'm not chasing this river to somewhere where I shouldn't. So this river tracking thing is pretty cool. This thing is winding. I wish I knew the name of it. Is it the Duck River? I'm not sure. But it is winding through the countryside. I can see it now because, you know, the trees are getting a little thinner, and actually because I'm looking for it. And I see Normandy over there, and I think this is going to take me back to Normandy. It's hard to believe this little river is causing these big lakes. All right, so you see, curves right around there, and there it goes over there. Let's get over that way. I love this. A vast majority of the river is lined with trees. Even if it's only a thin stand of trees, maybe even only single deep. And then there's pasture land or farmland on the other side. Okay, so here the river's going underneath the road. Oh, you can see the old bridge that used to be there. Isn't that cool? I think I'm going to go down a little bit. This is getting interesting. I'll loop around to the right. Look at that. Oh, G-forces. Crazy G-forces. There's the railroad track going over. It's funny, like right ahead of me, it seems like it just ends. You know it doesn't, so I'm not sure. Maybe does it curve around to the right? I guess it has to. Look at that. Where are we? Pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, look at that. So it makes a very sharp turn here. So that's something. This is amazing. The river looks a little low there, but I can see it flowing. Oh, I thought it went to the left, but it doesn't. It goes a little to the right here. Look at there, there's some flow. Oh, now what have we here? This is quite interesting. Very cool. All right, so I'm going to cross over this. So cool. Been flying around here 5 years and I've never seen this before. So Normandy's to my left, as you can see, but the river's bearing around to the right. I think it's going to go around the back of that fish farm, and it's going to end at the spillway. Let's watch how this works. That's an interesting pattern. I don't know what they're doing. This is one of the funnest flights I've had in a long time. It's always fun to have a mission when you paramotor. To have something new or different that you're trying to do. A task that you're trying to complete. When we're climbing altitude, I always love to point this out to my students and ask them what they think it is. I had one guy ask me if it was a salt mine. Every once in a while I'll get someone who says, it's a fish farm, and that's correct, it's a fish farm. It doesn't look like it's stocked right now. A lot of them are dry. But, in keeping with our mission, we're going to track this river around the fish farm until it ends at the spillway. I see power lines. Yep, here we go. Into the spillway. So you're telling me that by damming up this river, this is what you get. How amazing is that? Look at that. We did it. Now what I'm going to do is, once we pass over this, I'm going to check my gas. I have a mirror, I check my gas. And we will try and figure out where this river continues on the other side of Normandy. But beautiful, huh? Beautiful, just beautiful. Look at that. Right down between my toes. Very cool. River exit. Golly, it's just gorgeous. water treatment plant. So Normandy Reservoir supplies Tullahoma drinking water. Tullahoma is there. It's a beautiful view. Are those like waterfalls down there? That is, that's one of the falls. How cool is that? That's Short Springs, and that's one of the falls. So this is always the sketchiest part of my flight when I come in over town. There's just not a lot of outs. I'm being quite a spectacle. I'm paralleling runway 24, which is probably the active runway. So my head is on a swivel. I'm looking around, making sure I'm not going to interfere with